With spring here, you may be considering taking your walking program outdoors to enjoy the beautiful weather. Now, if your workout routine has not included strength training exercises thus far, now's a great time to do so, and you can take your strength training outdoors by setting up a circuit-style workout, which we'll talk about today. Now, industry guidelines recommend that we complete muscle strengthening exercises for all major muscle groups at least 2 days per week, and we can do so with this circuit-style approach. Now, step 1, we'll begin with a 5 to 10 minute cardiovascular warm-up. Now, this can include something such as a brisk walk or a jog or any other form of cardiovascular activity that you enjoy. Step 2, this will be to complete a dynamic warm-up. Now, this will include exercises that take the joints through the full range of motion and that mimic activities or movements of our daily lives. Now, this will help to adequately prepare the body for the exercises that are to follow in our circuit. Step 3, this is the circuit itself. Now, there are many approaches to strength training, and the one that we'll talk about today that will allow us to target all major muscle groups but allow for that 48 hours of rest in between our circuits will be a total body approach in which we'll alternate upper body exercises with lower body exercises. We'll also, for a little bit of variety, add some cardio intervals to the circuit. So here's how it'll set up. We'll complete a strength training exercise. So for example, we'll start with one for the lower body. We'll then complete a cardio interval, which will be something such as jump rope, and we can do so for a set duration. We'll then complete another strength training exercise. This one will be for the upper body, so something such as a biceps curl. And then again, we'll complete another cardiovascular interval for a set duration, and then repeat that cycle throughout the circuit. Now, a couple of key pointers on how to go about this circuit-style workout. Now, how many repetitions of each strength training exercise should you complete? The answer to that is if we're focusing on general muscle fitness and looking for that toned look for the summer, we'll want to complete 8 to 15 repetitions of each exercise. Now, ideally, you want the last few repetitions to be difficult to complete. So if you're finding it's not challenging enough, you may want to complete more repetitions, so higher towards that end of that 15 repetitions, that range that I provided, or you may want to add more load or weight to increase the challenge. Now, when it comes to the cardiovascular intervals, you'll want to have a set duration for those. So you can start with something such as 30 seconds, or depending on your fitness level, maybe 45 seconds or 60 seconds. Now, the key is also to make sure you allow for adequate rest in between moving to each of these stations that we're setting up. So once you've completed those 8 to 15 repetitions of your strength training exercise, you want to allow anywhere from 30 to 90 seconds to rest. Again, this will depend on your current fitness level. You'll then complete your cardio interval and again allow that same rest period, again depending on what feels best for you. Now, the final step in this process, step 4, will be to complete a cool down or to incorporate stretches that will allow us to focus on flexibility, another important component of a well-rounded fitness routine. So you'll want to incorporate some static stretches to help you cool down and to promote that flexibility. Now, if you're looking for ideas to incorporate into your circuit, you can check out ACE's exercise library at www.acefitness.org/exercise library. You can also check out some examples of circuits by going on to youtube.com/acefitness to see our summer series circuits. And we'll see you next time.